be good to go. And make sure everything's good on Twitch's end, and we'll get straight into it. Gonna be going for Unpowered Monolith here, so hopefully we can get through it. I'm currently level 73, I believe. So I'm not too far off. It shouldn't be too bad to go through them, especially with how tanky I am.
Yeah, I'm level 77. The annoying thing is we gotta do all 3 of them.
I forgot to pre-type my my live alert, so there we go. Going to time, but yeah. So we, if I remember correctly, for the empowered monoliths, we just had the 3 last ones, and then we were done, or at least I believe so.
I think so too.
Yeah. And my build is still a mess. I'm probably just gonna wait to redo it once I have all my skill points. Because I am still trying to pick up things that are useful, but it's, you know, it's hard to see the whole picture when you're just doing stuff as we're running around.
Yeah. They did a quality of life update early today that that makes it so the tombs and cemeteries have a different icon.
Oh, okay.
Than the quest objective.
That's good. Oh,
A lot of people are complaining. Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about it.
And that checks out. Like, you're just trying to ignore the tombs because you already have enough levels into them. Like, it would suck to think you're getting to the quest objective and just get to a tomb.
Yeah. Surprised you didn't just teleport straight to the level 90 one.
I don't know. You were walking with me, so I'm like, didn't even think about it. Which one are we doing first? Last Ruin or?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whatever one you feel like doing first.
I think we did Last Ruin first last time, so might as well not fuck with the order if it worked.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me
I'm
turning my graphics down to very low. It may not look as good, but you know, it gives me better frame rate and shit.
I mean, hey, that's the important thing. Especially with how visually cluttered these games can get, like, keeping a solid frame rate is probably more important than what the game looks like, especially with how far the camera is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
only that, it makes it so my fucking computer doesn't work as hard and doesn't make it as hot in here.
Yeah, that's also something to worry about. Yeah, what I was going to say is the graphics in this game can already be charitably called economic, so making them worse doesn't really do much.
Actually, surprisingly, going from low to very low is a fucking huge difference.
But still, like, the game's visual style is, like, the more important thing, so it still is good even with low graphics.
You can't run from me!
I don't even know what mine is set to right now. Oh, and the shield that I'm wearing, the one that I was doing the Weaver's Will on.
Yeah.
I got something that gives me crit strike, or less damage from crit strikes, so.
Oh.
Yeah, it's plus armor and reduced bonus damage taken from crits. It's only 9%, but it's still better than nothing.
Yeah.
Especially when this build requires so much block that less damage is always welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll fix my my stuff later.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I forgot how much damage I do, or we do.
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, like, I'm shredding both armor and fire resistance, and we're mostly fire.
I'm shredding armor as well.
Yeah.
I don't remember about fire resistance. Oh. Hi there, Ord Lorca.
You completely forget that I need to do it too. The Nemesis.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. My bad.
Alright.
I'm coming. Oop.
Like, I need to reclaim that Heartseeker helmet that only got armor on it. It'll be good for leveling if I want to do that build, but, yeah.
Alright. I think that's it. Yeah. We finished
I want to make sure I
objective.
grab the shards if I can.
Ooh, what would Echo Reward? Don't mind if I do.
Yep. I'm gonna be getting a lot of those popping up, so if there's any of them that are like, oh hey, I need Woven Echoes, just keep in mind that you're gonna be getting a lot of them.
Nice. I will always take Woven Echoes.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, I could probably go buy a bunch from the fucking faction too, so.
Oh, of course, but still, like, it's always better to get them if you can. Alright, ready?
Yeah. Yeah, because respecking on the Weaver tree isn't that expensive at all. Like, it takes like fucking jack shit for fucking Memory Amber or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
So like, the only other reason to have it is just to spend on getting more Woven Echoes.
Yeah.
Oh, and re-rolling the idols.
Yeah. I don't know. I still don't know what to really do with my idols. I need to go through all of the potential dice rolls and see what I can get on them. I haven't even configured my filter for,
I know there's quite a few, like, different enchantments or whatever the fuck that can roll on the, like, Woven Echo part.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, I don't see most of the other ones. It's usually, like, increased healing effectiveness and stuff like that. I'm like, that is, like, what I get, like, 80% of the time, if not 90% of the time.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having increased healing effectiveness, because healing effectiveness in my build is more Fire Pen.
Yeah.
And also, since I'm using Healing Hands, I'm sure that benefited by healing effectiveness as well. I don't know, I've just been throwing random idols in there, and if I see something that, like, gives me a good boost to fire, I usually just throw it on. I really need to read my idols once I get max level and figure out what I'm doing with idols in the first place.
Well, there is a tune here, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they definitely did change the marker.
Yep.
It's got like a little spider on it now.
That's really good. Especially since doing these tunes are actually really important.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is, since I get increased stability from killing enemies with my my Weaver's tree, like, it actually gives me a ton of stability to do these tombs, so there's no reason to not do them.
Yeah. I feel like I have never picked this ring up before.
Is it?
Heirloom of the Last Nomad?
Oh, okay.
That's interesting. I mean, it's a lot of flat life on it.
Oh, nice.
Here, I'll ping it in the chat.
That I need to find my phone. Searching.
I don't think it went through. Hold on. Or it. Oh, there it goes.
I'll have to figure that out after stream. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah. You know, potion, cleanse, stun, freeze. Oh, alright.
Yes, interesting.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like it'd be for any specific build, but like...
No, it could be useful on any build, to be honest.
Yeah.
Pretty generic, unique ring.
I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with the ring or an amulet slot just being generically good. Those are usually where your more generic modifiers are anyway, so...
Yeah.
Rune of Redemption. Oh, okay.
Also, you'll probably notice that your freaking item labels kind of like jump all over the place. I'm thinking something went wrong with the update and messed with it.
Mine used to do that anyways, so I didn't notice anything different.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, mine definitely didn't do that.
Oh, I got an egg.
Hell yeah.
Anything in my box that I want to throw in here?
I just got a 2 LP freaking,
Yeah.
what do you call it? 2 LP, fire starter torch. Good little leveling item right there.
That. See if it's any good. Three runes of discovery from that one kill, alright.
I cannot do that.
Yeah. How much health do you have, by the way?
1,830.
Okay. Like, mine's low... I guess it's not too much lower, all things considered, because I usually have ward, but, like... Because I'm at 1,400, basically.
Yeah.
But I also usually have about, like, 500 ward, so... If I'm staying aggressive, I pretty much have about the same amount of health that usually.
I get ward too.
Yeah.
I get upwards like 1,000 ward.
Oh, I got a pebble set.
I've honestly just stopped picking up pebble sets.
Yeah.
They're the most common set. Like, it's the one I see the most of.
Yep. And I think I'm missing the wand for a complete set in pebbles in my stash, but I know how common they are, so if I really want to roll a necromancer, I'll just play for about 10 minutes on this character and get a random pebble set for it. Yeah, another Cradle of the Erased, which I don't think I'm going to bother with it. I think this one is probably just the one I'm going to stick with. Been giving me some pretty decent rolls. See if I got a class-specific idol I can throw in here. Alright, I was just doing whatever idols I had in here because I'm running out of ones for my specific class.
Hmm.
So just throw a bunch in, see if any of them get anything good. And then we finish this one.
Yeah.
Right. Ready?
Yep. Yeah, I find it funny that, you know, we have our like traversal skills, but then there's a bunch of like other skills that you wouldn't think could be turned into traversal skills, but can't.
Yeah.
Like smite can be turned into a traversal skill.
Oh damn.
In the acolyte, the freaking summon skeletal mage could be turned into a freaking traversal skill.
Yeah. I mean, you can do a lot of crazy stuff with skills, so I guess I'm not too surprised.
Yeah. Dude, I'm just like, I'm still curious what the whole skill sigil thing is gonna be.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something they'll be able to like make us customize our skills even more.
I mean, obviously. But to what extent, though, is the real question.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I might take that chest piece.
One of the balancing points of this game is that it's very specific of what elements you can throw on specific abilities, so are we going to be able to give whatever element we want to whatever skill, or...
that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, but I don't think that's kind of what they would be going for.
Yeah, I was about to say at the same time, like, I can't see that because a lot of classes only have, like, you know, in their passives, they can only, like, scale up certain, like, elements and shit.
That's why I was saying, like, it would be cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it would be something they'd be looking in.
Yeah.
I cannot do
I leveled up.
Yep, I did too.
Let's see. I do not even remember what I was leveling up. I think I was leveling this up. Yep. Oh yeah, I was trying to get the 5-point bonus for this. And then... Yeah, okay. Because I think I'm scaling strength more. Yeah, I have 30 strength. I think I'm gonna take this after I get 5 points into this. Because, on the paladin tree, you got something called Raya's Strength.
Yeah. It
goes up to 8, and you get a 1 point of strength per point, and then 1% fire res chance per 2 strength.
Nice. Also,
so max up 8% per.
Also, apparently, I at some point capped out all my resistances and didn't even notice.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
God, these items keep jumping. I'm trying to grab them. It's like, yeah.
Yep. Luckily, items trying to escape me is not something I have to worry about since the controller thing auto locks onto it.
Oh, does it?
Yep. That's how I'm able to grab stuff that are out of bounds too. Is if I get close enough to where the item physically is on the ground, it doesn't matter where the box to actually pick it up is. Because it will just it'll have the controller like prompt auto lock.
Okay.
cannot.
Oh, this is a cemetery echo. I didn't even know that.
Yep.
I cannot do that.
I mean, like I said, I get bonus stability from killing mobs, so I don't care about running around killing extra stuff. So.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
The faster we get through these monoliths, the better. We need to get through all three as fast as possible to get to empowered stuff.
Yeah.
I got another woven echo, so that's nice.
Yeah, same. Ooh, I like that.
I cannot do that.
Oh, someone just noticed the spider icon for the tunes.
Stand down or die.
Okay. Tons of experience, I'll take that because that's going to level up my skills.
I cannot do that.
Seeing everything on fire in the room. Great. Yeah, that's pretty much the main source of damage for both of our builds is fire, so...
Fire definitely helps, but I think it... Oh yeah, no, fire is definitely my... yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot, yeah, my stuff skills off fire.
Yep. So that just means that shredding more fire resistance is good, so... two-handed stat... Oh, it's the ice mage set. Okay, got it. Yeah, that. Oh, but there's a ring also, and I want to grab that. Oh, it's another one of the beaver rings. I probably have enough of those and can stop picking them up at this point.
I cannot do that.
Especially since I seemingly have one that's good enough for my build, because I haven't replaced it in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, for improvement. How many more Weaver will this thing have? 2 more. Okay, so I get about like 1 or 2 more enhancements before it's done. Another pebble set. Who would have guessed?
That's actually a pretty good fucking idol. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not mean to drop it.
Later.
I meant to link it. Yeah, take a look at that.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that's actually really good. It'd really keep you in the battle a lot longer.
And frailty just makes it so enemies deal less damage.
Yeah. Right. What card am I looking for? The Sentinel one, I still only have 1.
If it's a new if you get a a pass or a Weaver tree point from it, just put it there because you'll be able to just buy them later. So
I know, and I'm trying to make sure that that I'm just putting stuff in. But if I have one that's like, hey, I have multiple of these, I'd rather focus on that one first.
yeah.
And then also I just got a text, so I'm gonna have to take a second to see who texted me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 2 uses. Oh, see. Ooh, do not call. Seeing what either of them get. Armor and armor mitigation also. Okay, if those weren't terrible rolls, that would have been good.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Forged weapons are a minion, so you can't really see how much damage they're doing. I hope they add a way to be able to like see that your minions fucking estimated DPS, because that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Because you really can't tell unless you just do it by like looking at their damage numbers. Oh.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready. Yeah, no, because my smite does do like quite a bit of damage, but I really don't have it there for damage. I have it there more for fucking just utility.
Yeah.
For,
I mean, that's the same reason I'm running like smite and healing hands myself. It's just because it's all casted by my warpath. So
yeah.
okay, I've noticed this this update. I tend to have a huge lag spike every time I load into a new map.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the load screen might be slightly shorter, but that also means that I'm just kind of sitting there for a little bit every time it loads.
Yeah.
I cannot do that.
Right. There's my 2 improvements to the Cradle of the Erased, so hopefully it got good stats. I hope I got more than 9%
I cannot do that.
less damage from crits, because that's the one thing I wanted to get upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick. Minus 24% bonus damage taken from
I
crits.
cannot do that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's actually going to be real good. Especially as we get into the higher level stuff here. I know that's actually going to be really, really good at keeping me alive.
I cannot do that.
There's no button. Where? The most common thing that pops up when... Best here, I want to loot first. Runesmith, okay. Hey, I got a Rune of Ascendance out of it.
Hell yeah.
Also got another Weaver for that, and none of the stuff that it dropped was even... It's not covered by my loot filter. Awesome. Actions, Weaver Tree.
Too bad this was a mage helmet. Plus 101% chance to ignite on fire hit.
Damn. Plus 4 to Shattering Strike. Okay, I don't use Shattering Strike, but cool. Right. Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
We've already got enough stability to do the first quest. We're about halfway in between the first and second.
Okay.
This one did. Okay. Sneaking out of my room. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Stand down or die.
Is this a weapon echo?
Yeah. I cannot
My way.
do that. Stand down or
No, I was asking, is this a weapon echo?
No, it's
I cannot
just a
do
normal
Oh.
thing that was there for a key.
Oh,
Funny though, I got a key from just one of the random mobs, so up working out
cannot do that.
regardless.
there's a nemesis right here. Ooh, I got an egg.
Nice.
Let me place this ring in there. Confirm. And impel.
And I think I'm just empowering this one. Yeah, I am. But hey, plus health on the thorn slinger that I got as my that I put as the belt in there. Might actually be worth throwing on once it actually does pop out
cannot
next time.
do that. I cannot do that.
Once again, it's becoming hard to keep up with you just because I don't have anything I can dash to.
I really don't want either of these rewards, but I guess if I had to choose one, I'll take the arena key.
I got 2 arena keys.
Yeah, same.
Right.
I have 32 arena keys. Jesus.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
And this is another cemetery, so...
Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
Maybe that's why.
I cannot do that.
Oh, there's a champion here.
Yes, there is.
Oh, possessed and a venomous champion, okay.
Resonance.
Do this. Ooh, shards. That's ghost again. Yes, I tried Hugo, not my style. I'll be skipping. Alright. That's good to know. I'm glad that you actually managed to
Don't do that.
try him out. So why does... What's making noise when I receive text messages in Twitch chat? Like, what is it? How do I get it to stop? Every time I've been getting a message in Twitch chat this stream, it's been making a noise.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, what I was going to say though is I got lighter last night, like very early in my thing, so I'm going to be trying for Hugo. So I probably should try him out and make sure that I actually want him before I commit to getting him. Same with lighter. Yeah, he's good about my team disorder. First stun units don't matter much. See, I'm kind of the opposite, where I actually have a couple good teams that just need a good stun unit. So I'm actually glad that I managed to get him so early.
I cannot do that.
But the cool thing about lighter is the fact that he can he's a stun unit that can do that shreds both fire and ice resist. So you can literally put him in either team. But yeah, so
I cannot do that.
well, they're not all going to be winners, so at least now you get to save up for whoever pops up next.
What the
What's wrong?
So, there's an item here that I needed to pick up, right?
Yeah.
The text for it was way the fuck over here.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, hey, at least you tried both of them out, like, you now know that you're not interested in either, and now you can save up for, like I said, the next characters, which should be the new 2.0 character. Apparently, it's the new Void Hunter character in Astra Yao, yep. I don't know who I'm going to go through, maybe Astra Yao. I've been seeing that she's apparently a lot better than I gave her credit, so maybe I'll try her out. I don't think what else, because I muted my
I cannot do
Twitch
that.
site, so maybe it's my my OBS making that noise.
Oh
No,
no.
it's never made noise when I received that before. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I have my thing give me notifications whenever I get a Twitch chat because I tend not to pay attention
Well,
enough.
that's the thing. I have
But I had to turn that on manually, so that's...
yeah. And the thing about mine is that I have a chat overlay where it's just always in the top right on my screen. So I don't need a sound cue because I can just look up and see it.
Yeah.
Alright. Right here. Yeah, so at least now I roughly know who I'm going for, because I'm just gonna do Astra Yao. I haven't seen much about the new Void Hunter, but... The other thing is, maybe because okay, so I technically at all times have two different streaming softwares open. Well, maybe it's Streamlabs that I have open that's making the noise. Let me quickly check and see if I can mute them and see if that gets the noise to stop. I don't even know what that would be under. Game overlay, no. Oh, it would have to be... Yeah, it would have to be OBS, but why is OBS making it? Setting... I don't know. Well, okay, I'll look at this later on. I don't know why it started doing this today, but I'll figure it out later. Alright. Ready?
Yep.
And this will put us at enough enough for the second quest, so now we just need to do the third.
Alright.
Or just get third, I should say.
Excuse me.
I cannot do that.
Luckily, the way my monolith has been looking recently, there's a lot of extra paths, so I can really go to whatever reward I want right now.
I remember this woven echo.
If this is the one where there's more elite packs, I think is what it is for memory amber. One of the bosses here.
One of them's right here.
Okay, we got two of them. Oh, we got all three here. Or unless that one of them was the one that was following me. No, it was
Probably
the one that was following me. Although it shouldn't take too much longer to get through this. Oh, Portal Charm.
Nemesis right here.
Nice. Just gets melted. Okay. See if this belt is worth equipping. I have...
Irene, you mean?
I don't know if the last part of it was cut off on my chat, because I have it in the top right.
Oh, yeah, I think it's Irene.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Melee fire damage, chance to ignite on melee hit, chance to gain a stack of Reen's Ire for 5 seconds when you crit with the melee attack. Gains melee critical strike multiplier and increased fire damage. Oh, okay, well...
Yeah, that's the sword I was telling you about.
Well, alright then. It looks like that's what I'm using.
Alright. Open portal.
I cannot do that.
Another portal charm. I probably should stop using this for a bit. Get a, well, I'm gonna have to wait for an egg, so I guess it doesn't much matter. About to say wait, or hold off on using it until I can actually get something legendary on it, but... Cool. This is perfect. Well, now I'm gonna have to keep getting as many of those as I can help. And this belt... It's more a bleed thing, but it's better because the only thing I was really had my old belt on was elemental crit strike chance and health, which this gives more health, so I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I think I have a... Yeah, I think I wasn't using it because it was actually worse than what I've been using.
Strictly better than what I was using, but what I do know is the fact that it's seems good, so I'm willing to at least give it a shot. We'll keep it. I have my old sword on me though. If it doesn't do enough.
Yeah.
For the mod ranges.
Yeah. I have just a regular Irene isn't good enough.
Yeah. A lot of this has like kind of lowish rolls, but I don't know. It's fine enough. when you're ready.
I am ready.
Hold on, actually, first I gotta spend my, thing. Cool, I'm actually glad that I managed to find that, that core thing. I'll have to, set that in my filters as what I'm looking for, because this sounds like it'd be perfect for what I'm doing, at least.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's on the rarer side of uniques.
Yeah, still. I got like 13 stacks of the sword while I was just in the middle of everything, so...
Stand down or die.
Yeah, actually, until this freaking update or the like season. Yeah, until the season, the Irene didn't actually work with Warpath.
Nice.
So definitely nice that it does now.
Yeah. I mean, given that my entire build revolves around it, like...
Oh, that was quite a bit of fucking woven echoes I got from the dude.
Yeah, more shards.
No 2,000 gold for me.
Yep. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, another arena. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Ooh, I like this arena layout. This is nice.
Yeah. Definitely a lot more open than the other ones.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that.
And hey, it's always good when I don't have to keep up with you, because they're all in an enclosed space, so... Oh, there's a bot. See, that one didn't make a message, so... I don't know what's making the noise, but obviously it's not detecting things that are likely vanity, so... Interesting. The ones I gotta tab out to deal with that. There we go.
Hey, man, there's still some woven echoes I've yet to fucking find.
Yeah?
And they're all in the last freaking, the last row or column of them.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. Man, you have been specking into these.
I only have like 2 or 3 points. A lot of these just generated before I, like, just with 1 point.
Oh wow.
But yes, no, the arenas are going to start popping up a lot more, because that's what I've been specking into. That's why I did all the cemeteries and stuff.
Alright.
Hey, the cemeteries are really nice. Nice, and also the arenas are also good, so that's why I'm specking that way. You can just do arenas, that's usually a lot faster than everything else we do, so.
Yeah, and they do fill up the bonus stability too.
Yep, especially with the fact that I get even more bonus stability by, oh, my Poems of Experience are glitched out and I can't grab them.
Uh-oh.
That sucks. I can't even...
Oh, I wonder if it's... I wonder if you,
The same bug that
open the
you were
thing.
experiencing, yeah, the,
Yeah, whenever I, teleported back in.
Yep. At this point, I was gonna start looking based on what rewards they give, but at this point, like... might as well do another one. Fortunately, that's the last one that I can find on the map right now, so... Well, good to know that that glitch that we were experiencing is now... we can create it, like, reliably. What have we learned? Don't open any chests or... loot
until both of us are in there.
Yeah. Well, at least it was experienced books and not anything else, like...
Oh no, it's other things. It's not just
Well,
experience.
no,
but...
what I'm saying is when it happened to me, at least it was
for you.
experience
Yeah.
and not anything
Yeah.
else. Interesting. I'm sure that they are aware of that and are going to fix it soon, but it's still very weird that,
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope they're aware of it.
Yeah, me too. Oh wow, just a single ring. Thanks, game.
It's so nice not having to transfer the fucking shards and stuff now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have fucking had to done that like 20 plus times already today.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
Alright, this one's not an arena. Unfortunately, I ran out of arena momentum. Still though, once I get more woven echo points, there'll be even more arenas, don't you worry.
This build is definitely a boss killer build.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's got okay clear,
Yeah.
but it's not like the greatest for clear.
Yeah, I think
cannot
mine's
do that.
better at clear than it is at bossing, because of the fact that usually clear has like a lot of smaller enemies that
AoE.
can shred through a lot faster, so...
Yeah, not saying I can't shred through small enemies quick, it's just...
Yeah.
It definitely, like, is more reliable on single target.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas mine's
Especially because, you know, when all my swords just attack one target, it's gonna shred through the fucking target.
Meanwhile, I'm better when I can just stay on the move and just keep shredding through things. So... yeah, we both cover each other's weakness with these builds, so... Oh!
Oh. Do I want rare spears? Relics. Rare relics. Oh. You know, at least I got something I can study.
Yeah, what'd you get?
+2 to judgment. It's
Oh.
freaking...
Nice. So I got... Monument of Protection. Health gain on block endurance. Melee damage for shield bash, shield rush. Okay, I see. Yep, alright. Movement speed, charge for void cleave, which I'm not using. Melee void damage, movement speed per added melee void damage, and increased void damage. Alright. Minion critical strike multiplier, 7 intelligence, take less... Your minions take more damage, okay. Oh, regain health on minion death, I see. Alright. You need to do 1, maybe 2 more here, and then we're done with all 3 quests.
Okay.
Just depends on how the bonus stability wants to work out here.
Yeah.
I cannot do that.
My brilliance is unequaled.
Bye-bye.
Break free.
And the same one-handed axe again.
I cannot do that.
Oh, another nemesis. Wow.
Good. Because I think this is my final one. Yeah. Okay, 17% void resistance. Cool.
Yep, that's
We gotta love it. Okay, who's throwing fucking meteors at me?
It was
Jesus.
the champion that was over by us. I got a primalist helm. Throw damage, shield throw. Nope. I don't think any of these are actually worth taking, so I'm just gonna banish this one. Yep. Alright.
That's a crazy chess piece. If it weren't for the fact that fucking dodge rating means jack shit on a fucking warrior, like on a sentinel. Because that's actually pretty fucking crazy. Look at this thing.
Yeah. I mean, that reduced bonus damage taken from crit strikes is nice, but, like, the dodge rating basically does nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great if it had literally anything else in place of that increased dodge rating.
I picked it up because, we got runes now that can change the exalted things, so...
Also, I got 2 undisputed axes in the same drop.
Oh.
The ones that increase your damage based on the amount of stacks of bleed something has.
Oh, okay.
Was that just the objective to clear this stuff out?
Yeah.
Oh hey, Echo Conquered. We'll see if that gives us enough for both quests or if I need to do one more. Oh, all my skills leveled, 1 second. I was doing one. Turns threshold. Then okay. Alright. Nope, we have enough for the quests, so ready?
Alright. Just a second.
Alright.
Alright, now I'm ready.
Alright. Do this. We're making good pace. We've been at this for like an hour now, and we've gotten through the first one, so I'm sure we'll be able to get all 3 today. Especially if my Weaver stuff actually starts to kick in and I get more arenas. good pace today. Ooh, 76. Like this arbor.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh, it looks like it's worth going over
I
there on
cannot
the map.
do that.
I definitely feel the leveling start to slow down now that we've hit the bigger levels.
Oh, sorry, what was that? My internet cut out there for a second.
Okay, I was saying that you can now still feel the leveling start to slow down now that we've hit the bigger levels.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
leveling up like once per entire monolith instead of like once every two echoes.
Yeah.
But hey, it was to be expected, so it's not like it's
cannot
that
do
big a
that.
deal.
I cannot do that.
Well, with how this game's leveling system works, if you actually want to like level up quicker, it's better to stay within like
I cannot
5
do
levels of your actual level,
Yeah.
of your current level.
that. I cannot do that.
Here we
You
are,
wanna
15
try to-
levels
you wa-
behind.
Yeah, you want to try to be
Cannot
like
do that.
in an area that's like 5 levels higher than you.
That's fine.
Because anything past 5 levels, you don't get like the boosted XP gain or whatever.
Yeah.
I keep seeing crits
I cannot.
crits on my side for like 23k. I'm
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Here's my crit chance. 18.
I think mine's decently high.
Yeah. I'm expecting this stuff to make it better, but I just need to have some kind of crit chance for the,
Yeah, mine's 21%. That's crazy.
yeah, my sword just needs at least some kind of crit chance. So.
I don't even know why I bother. Oh,
Ready?
you don't get anything from the quest echoes. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I think it's just habit of me going over there and opening it.
I mean, it would be better than ignoring it and then forgetting it when we actually start getting
Yeah.
into it again. So,
Yeah, that's what I said. I think it's just habit of me fucking opening them.
yeah. It's better to be in that habit than not opening them at all, because that's actually, like, you get some pretty decent shards and gold from those chests.
Yeah.
If you don't get much else. You also get the occasional decent idol.
Or unique.
I mean, I think I've gotten only like one, and it wasn't even worth equipping, but yeah. Still technically an option.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Yeah. cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Alright. Alright, lost it.
Well, it's not really a boss.
Well, you're fighting
This is a
enemies,
group.
and I'm just busy doing other stuff, so I'm here. When I'm in like a group, I can get like 20 of the stacks from this sword, and it's really cool.
Hell yeah.
Also, has it happened to you where you had to open the portal multiple times to get out of an echo?
Not open the portal multiple times, but click on the portal. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'll open the portal, it'll say I'm portaling and close the portal, but then it won't do anything, so I have to reopen the portal and try again.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
This man is absolutely getting destroyed.
Yeah.
I am literally tanking him.
Oh shit, I'm down. No.
He's dead. That was easy. That was actually really easy.
A body armor shard drop rate, increased helmet shard drop rate, or increased belt shard drop rate. Even though
Ooh, increase class specific shard drop rate. Yes, please.
I'm gonna take the body armor because that increases the chance of me getting plus skills as my thing. Even though that was the like lowest chance.
Yeah, that's why I got the class specific one.
Yeah.
That's nice. I do like to take belt and boots too when I see them, because boots, there's hardly anything that really rolls on boots.
Yeah, but they also have movement speed, so that's always a good one.
Yeah, yeah, and belts I like grabbing because they don't have like a crap ton of things. More than boots, but they still don't have a crap ton of things. But one of the things that do roll on belts are freaking is hybrid health,
Yeah.
which is a really fucking nice thing to get. So,
It absolutely is.
all right, next one, I guess Age of Winter. It's the next one down.
Yep.
I cannot do that.
I actually don't even have a blessing for this timeline.
Oh, alright, well, good thing we're doing it together then. That means we can get both
I
knocked
don't
out.
have a blessing for most of them. So we'll go back through them unempowered anyway and get better blessings.
Yep. I mean, all of these blessings at the start are always just a means to an end, and then we get the actual blessings when we
And
when
then
we
it's
finish
the greater blessings, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the fact that they added a blessing like respec person though, because
Yeah.
that way the ones that you have found you could switch out between. It's
Yeah.
nice.
The question is, does it keep like the highest dice roll you've gone for each blessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I cannot do that.
Yeah. So if you found one with a higher roll on it, it'll overwrite the previous one with the higher one.
Yeah, that's always nice. That means just getting all of them at perfect dice rolls is just a matter of just keep going at it until it pops up.
Oh yeah. Especially like blessings that you really need for your build. Yeah.
Yeah. It also means that taking specific blessings while you're still leveling, and then switching them out for better ones once you're done leveling is actually still an option you can do as well.
Yeah.
cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Maybe I should have taken the bell, although I think the bell only had 1% higher. I don't remember. I had one that was like almost a max roll, but it was like on a piece of gear that didn't give like many good rolls. So I just took the one that I know gives me like pluses to levels and class specific stuff to ensure that I got something out of it. Or one-handed axe. Taste of blood. Oh, okay. Really wants me to do a bleed build here. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Also, we already have enough stability for the first quest.
Nice.
Yeah. Getting through the rest of these shouldn't be so bad.
There's a tomb on this one.
Yep.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Next Nemesis egg I see, I'm gonna put the Irene in.
Okay.
And hope I get, you know, something good.
I might do the same
Okay.
and just switch back to my my old sword that I have in my inventory still. Just so that way I can see if I can get anything halfway decent on this.
I was about to say, you're your one tanky motherfucker, but it's just my things are focusing everything else.
Yeah. Okay.
I cannot do that.
Cemetery.
I cannot do
How much
that.
money do I have right now? 631k?
I have 522k.
Shit. There's a point where I had like 1 million, but a lot of that went to fucking stash tabs.
Yeah, that's about it.
But I probably won't have to buy another stash tab for a bit now, so.
Now you can put it towards lightless armor.
Yeah? I'll probably save up more than I usually for that, so.
Oh yeah.
The more gold you bring in there, the better.
Basically just a money sink. That's the entire point.
It is, but you get nice shit out of it.
I mean, it makes sense when you can directly affect the outcome of the chest instead of relying just on dice roll.
I cannot do that.
Yeah.
Or you specialize what you're looking for, the easier it's going to be to get something you actually want.
I cannot do that.
Forest. Which one's called whatever.
I cannot do that.
I want more of the sentinel. But you don't want to pop up for me. Do this. Room. You probably need to buy a new stash tab myself because I'm starting to run out of Out of room to actually put stuff I want to keep. I'll actually buy a new book since we were just talking about it.
Yeah, no, for the most part now, I even just hide the 0 LP uniques. Unless they're for, like, my build. And I'll take the 0 LP ones. Because, like, so many fucking 0 LP uniques drop, and I'm just like, I don't need, like, more than half of this stuff.
I mean, understandable. When it comes to uniques getting legendary potential, it's a dice roll on a dice roll, so...
Yeah.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
This is another cemetery.
Alrighty. Gonna get some music on for me really quick.
Yep. Checks out.
Alright.
Once I have all 5 points in my arenas, they're gonna have a 75% increased chance to spawn.
75.
Yeah. It's 15% per point for 5 points, so... And we'll do nothing but arenas, hopefully. I don't know how much, if it's multiplicative or it's just a flat 75% chance for anything to become an arena.
Because you said 75% increase, right?
Yeah, but that wording isn't specific.
Yeah, because
That could
like,
mean either thing.
yeah, we don't know like the base chance of what it can spawn too, so
Yeah.
be nice to know.
Because
So
you
it
have
could
to
be
remember, the last thing I had like 1 point and got like 4 arenas, and this one I've had 2 the entire time. We haven't seen a single arena yet.
Yeah. Wait, what? Let's get in recolored pink. Highly needed affixes.
But yeah, it just says increased arena echo spawn chance 30%, and I don't know if like what that means.
Yeah.
Let's just keep specking into it and then seeing about how many arenas it's on. Yeah, after I do all the arena stuff, I'm gonna start trying to get all the champion stuff running as well. I know I can kind of manipulate the drops on those and get some pretty good stuff from it.
It is unfortunate though, like any of the stuff I put into my Weaver tree doesn't affect the monoliths that you start.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that was going to be the case though, and the fact of the matter is that if they did that, they would have either had to rework the entire tree to make sure there was no conflicts, or have some way to resolve conflict.
Yeah.
There's things in the tree that, like, I'm currently doing that increase the chances of arena spawns, but then there's another one that also makes it so arenas can't spawn. So how'd you do that?
Yeah.
Now, granted, I feel like a good way to do it would be a slight rework.
So, I was like,
Cannot do that.
the ones that like change anything on the Echo web entirely, those ones, yes, should just go off of the host. But like the ones that increase like loot
I
lizard
cannot do
spawner,
that.
that should just apply
Yeah.
no matter what.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, probably the best way they could do it would be to have a system where, when you, what you call it, like stuff that's not specific, like the loot lizards or champion spawns, just make that work regardless of who has it, and then for specific
Yeah.
like the arenas, make that like be host specific.
Yeah. Because like the way it is now, it's like it just makes you want to play solo because you want to get the benefits from your Weaver trees. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is what it
I
is.
cannot do that.
It's a nice system, but the implementation could have been better.
Blood's Nest. Plus 6 bees for 10 seconds while in Spriggan form. Oh, okay. Alright, that's...
I get sometimes fucking exalted. See, I got a fucking helmet with flat 122 health. A belt with 202 armor with 55% reduced bonus damage taken from crit strikes. A ring with flat 111 health.
Yeah.
Boots with 23% increased move.
Need to check my forge, see if there's anything I can do to improve my gear real quick. Forging.
Oh, look at that. A unique job, but I don't need it because the cleaver solution, which isn't for my build, so. And it's 0 LP.
Yeah. Right. That's about as good as my stuff's gonna get because it either has 0 forging potential or I don't have a high enough level. Probably gonna replace it by the time I am high enough level. Instead, now I need to figure out what it just spec'd me out of. Because I took off my thing. I don't know, if that's wrong, I'll have to try figuring out how to what it was later. The one bad thing about taking my gear off is the fact that I won't have a bonus levels.
Okay. This one can affect me even if it's
Which one?
The Echoing Riches. Because it says place an armor or jewelry item to print it in the slot to have a chance to a pile of similar items as an extra reward when you receive Echo rewards. It doesn't say from your Echoes. It just says when receiving Echo rewards. So that one could actually affect me.
Yeah.
So I believe. I don't know.
I mean, Warlord's Riches, like, any of the Riches ones that don't specify that you have to, like, do them, like, seem to work. Yeah, just the ones that say have a chance to drop this item when you do something. Ones,
Yeah.
items of the same type that always have a sealed affix matching one. Okay.
Oh yeah, because make champion sometime. Okay, so I think I'm gonna respect my tree and just go for those, just because.
Probably gonna put my chest piece in the
Do they not? Yeah. So it's 20 memory amper per point,
Oh, okay.
which
that's
isn't like
nothing.
it's.
Actually gonna check up some stuff myself. Put stuff back as I need to.
You have a chance for a pile of glyphs to drop when you complete an echo objective. It doesn't say it in your echoes.
Yeah.
It just says when completing an echo objective.
I'll worry about it later. Know when you're ready to keep going.
Will do.
Okay, so I need 7,000 more reputation to rank up again. Oh, once you hit rank 10, you get 3 Weaver points. Alright, that's bulk of it.
Oh, rank 10? Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
Oh, of course, but still.
Because I'm still only rank 7, so...
I'm only rank 4, so... Probably should go back to their thing and see if I can buy any of the echoes I'm missing.
Okay, let me imprint some things on this. This one, just place an item? Okay. I'll place my sword. And then this one, I'll place, I am very much questioning why I have this necklace on. It's gotta be for the fucking, either just the implicit, or the resistances on it.
I mean, I'm currently using a...
Because it's an exalted freaking necklace, but the exalted stat is like freeze rate multiplier. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't do fucking cold and shit. I don't do freeze.
I'm using a strong mind, which literally does nothing for me except for the fact that it gives me elemental damage and chance to shred armor. Because that's what I rolled as a legendary effect on it. I literally have no other reason why I have this equipped.
Alright, I'm ready. I just hit level 80. Let's show.
Nice. So you're gonna actually start leveling up faster. Or, no, it needs to be within 5 levels.
Yeah.
Although it does seem like I'm getting more XP as I get closer to level 90, so maybe it's a thing where it's based on how far away from level,
Yeah, maybe.
level you are, so...
Oh, champion?
Alright, well, what I never thought was going to happen, I'm actually starting to run out of mana. Oh, hold on. I think I know what went wrong. I think when I was respecting one of my things, one of my mana efficiencies got specced out of and I didn't notice.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to recheck and make sure that all of those are in place. That would make sense as to why I'm all of a sudden running out of mana after I forged my gear.
Yeah.
Oh damn, 3 legendary potential. But yeah, let me check all these, see where the mana efficiency stuff is. Yep, okay, I immediately found it. That's not good. I'm gonna have to immediately respec that and get the points back. What about... Okay, so luckily it looks like that was the only one that that got its mana stuff unspec'd, but yeah, I lost 2 points in my warpath costing less mana, so
Please give me something good. Fuck you.
checks out.
Game wants me to be a freeze build, apparently.
Yep. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have mana issues until I can get the, get back up to level 20 in my skill and put them back. Granted, I might only need 1 more point. I guess I'll keep an eye on the mana cost. Yeah, I was wondering why I was going, I know I have stuff that technically consumes a little bit of mana, but I know it wasn't that much. Cemetery right there, so we'll probably head there next.
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I caught that in the middle of us doing waves of mobs and not in the middle of a boss. Real bad if I just kept going boom in the middle of boss fighting.
I cannot do that.
Freedom at last.
Oh,
I cannot do
Okay.
that.
Oh, they would cage us all.
well, obviously that didn't matter.
Boardman's set. One of the more rare sets.
Alright.
I cannot do that.
You will take my place.
I accidentally drank a potion there. I did not mean.
Let's see.
So I have it set to my 1 key and I have a mouse with number pad on the side, and I accidentally hit it.
So it looks like a little bit over a third of the way there. Getting another point so I can fix the mana cost. Alright, ready?
Yep.
Well, that's helpful.
Nemesis over here.
Age relic. Movement speed boots. Increased health percentage. Yeah, I'll empower this because these has some pretty good shards I can get out of it.
I cannot do that.
Yeah.
I cannot do that.
The entire pack explodes. You do fine for saying that you're not great against packs, like. Up there's a tomb here as well. Oh, right, that's,
Yep.
that's the goal is the cemetery. I'm dumb. Come on, boss, anytime you want to die. I don't have
Another
infinite mana
ransom.
anymore, so I need you to die sooner rather than later. There we go.
I cannot do that.
Pair of boots. A portal charm and a lightless arbor key.
Weaver's will boots.
Yeah, I got two. Increased movement speed, chance to gain haste for when a nearby enemy dies. Less damage over time. Kick in when you have haste, and then how much move speed does that care compared to my
Cannot
current
do
boost?
that.
Because I might just throw those on, see what, if I can get something decent on them. Okay, so I have 8, and then my current ones have 17. I lose 9% at least. Yeah, if I want to even debate having that, I'd have to get a better roll of 11, which is the max it can get.
I used boots. I got 2 vitality, 2 strength, 63% increased armor, and 24% resistance.
Okay.
That's awful. Because that movement speed base isn't the greatest. 18%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 18% as a base on my fucking. Not including the 29% increase from the fucking affix.
Yeah. Also, the mini-map is just completely off at this point. Like, go home,
What do you
mini-map,
mean?
you're drunk. Like, it's showing...
What do you mean, the mini-map?
Like, the actual map itself is completely wrong. Like, it's showing where the, like, monoliths and stuff are properly, but, like, you're just completely off the side of the map at this point. Oh, I got another pair of those boots.
Oh, not for me. Minimap seems fine for me.
7. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's interesting, but it's weird because I have no idea what caused that.
I cannot do that.
Your warpath got bigger.
Warpath got bigger. What?
Oh, it looks like it did anyway.
I mean, I've had increased area on it for the longest time, just because it's nice. Alright, I got... Oh, it's another Ruby Fang set. Probably actually don't need that.
Do that.
All things considered. I have a thing that's good for this. What do I have that I have? Do there. I don't actually care about the thing anymore. Yeah. The idols. I'm not using any of them. Right. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Oh, this song.
Oh shit, I died.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Should be able to.
I didn't get anything of that, but I did get the Weaver Tree points, so that's all I really care about.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yep. And now you'll have those type of fucking nemesis spawn now, naturally.
Oh, okay.
I remember playing with my friend and had one of those spawn. I'm like, what the fuck is this nemesis? I've never seen this shit before.
Well, it's like, what, the second time I've died now? I
Yeah.
was not prepared. I thought that was going to be more like a normal nemesis, but
No.
I showed up pretty quickly. Alright, that's fine. This. Yep, alright, my warpath leveled up so I can actually spec back into the thing that lets me spin infinitely.
Nice.
Actually, gonna stop real quick and make sure I spec into that before anything else. There we go. Now the only thing consuming mana is the actual spell that my thing casts. That's a lot better. Yes. Oh, nice. A lot of woven echoes. Right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Alright, this is gonna put us close to the second mission.
Okay. Yeah, they definitely added arena stages, because some of these definitely are new.
Yeah. I mean, with the fact that they made it so you could spawn them more often, it's a good that there's more of them.
Yeah. Go, my swords, go! Get them.
I cannot do that.
Money. More money. Cliff. Real quick. Okay, so I did spec 1 point out of it. That's why this is going a little slower. Alright. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, this one's definitely new.
Oh, this is like Lagan's arena.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that the 1.0 for Soulstone is coming out soon?
Yeah. I saw the Steam announcement that they're going to be increasing the price of the game, so
Yeah.
glad I bought it already.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's exciting. Great game. Definitely play it more.
I wish they'd add like a multiplayer mode though.
Yeah. But yeah, the last update I played was when they introduced that second game mode, the one where you have to fight like the 5 bosses, but every single time you have to draft a new set of skills.
Yeah, no, they just added another game.
Yeah. I saw that, I just haven't tried it out yet.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's definitely harder. Hey, like, you need a like already leveled character for it. Like,
I mean, luckily all of the stuff I unlocked first was all about getting like my characters up to snuff. So
yeah, but from what I have noticed about the new game mode is like it's very nice for material farming.
all right, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
I swear I have a ton of cemeteries on my tree right now, and I don't know why. There's so many. And it's, hey, welcome in, Boucher. How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm guessing you have the increased chance for cemetery spawns.
No, I don't. How's it
Oh,
going?
no?
It's going pretty good. Good so far. Hey, that's good to hear.
Down or die.
I wonder if they just increased the baseline chance for cemeteries to spawn then.
I don't know. I usually go for them, so maybe it's always been like this. I just didn't notice because I always went for the straight for them when I saw them.
Is your build like mana hungry at all?
No.
No? Okay.
Now that I fixed my warpath, no, not at all.
Okay. I'll sash this then.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. How's the game's been treating you recently? Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to do...
I cannot do
After
that.
dinner, I need to do Deadly Assault, because that's due today.
I cannot do
Fortunately,
What
I'm
is?
not going to be ready for that, but... What's up?
What's Deadly Assault?
It's a game mode in Zenless Zone Zero, like an endgame mode, where you're
Oh.
basically put against a boss that's max level with infinite HP, and you have to do as much damage
Okay.
as you can before time runs out.
I find it funny how fast
I
lights
cannot
come
do
down.
that. I cannot do that.
Yeah, in between that and Shinryu Defense, each of them last like a period of like 2 weeks, so I try and make sure that I can get them done for just more premium currency. Actually, no, I think it's 3 weeks. Like I get it.
I wanna play Genshin, not Genshin, fucking Sunless more.
Yeah.
My main like thing about it though is the fact that they try to force you to switch characters constantly. It's just like yes, I know it's like more efficient to do that. Like you'll get more DPS out of that, but sometimes I don't like switching characters and I just want to fight with the one character. It's just it keeps popping up the thing to switch characters. I'm like,
you don't have to take it.
I know you don't have to, but it's still annoying to just having that pop up all the time.
Well, yeah, because that's a specific thing that some people get buffs off of, so they need to let you know that that's available. If they didn't show that, then you would have no idea if you're going to be coming in with a special thing, or if you're just going to be switching the character. Well, for Starler, Luchoa's relics are done already. Got to get the materials for the Lycan and Talents. For Genshin, though, going through the event, the other stuff, it's just the other stuff, alright. Yeah, I need, like, other than, what you call it, other than Deadly Assault, which I have to do tonight, I'm hoping that I can get Seal Slammers done tomorrow, and also the Herta Space Station event that's going on. I've been meaning to do those, but I've just been so, like, in the motions and dealing with other stuff that I haven't gotten any progress in any of them. I'm so behind on my events, I really need to catch back up.
I did nothing wrong.
Oh, Last Bear's Fury. And Furbore. Okay, never mind. Neither of those are good. They're both like Primalist sets at the same time. That's funny.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, no, I need to get those events done. I know Seal Slammers is going to be a permanent event, but I want to get the limited rewards because why wouldn't I? Other than that, I'm working on doing Apocalyptic Shadow, and I'm trying to level up Luchoa for that to have another healer. That'd be good. Because funny enough, like, I can have my teams live through both of the bosses, but I'm not doing enough damage to, oh, what's his name? The wolf guy, I don't know, but the guy that Fei Xiao hates, I don't do enough damage to him to actually kill him in time. And I ran out of action value before I ended up getting him, and I got very close. Recently I decided to go back on Assassin's Creed Valhalla because a couple of my friends have been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows on the side. And whatever, we're not doing nothing too special in the night times. We can usually do a Grandmaster Nightfalls in Destiny 2, just aiming for high rank materials. Nice. I do hope that goes well for you. Unfortunately, MMOs aren't really my thing, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Did you hear about the latest lawsuit that Bungie got into over?
Oh shit!
Over Destiny. You okay? Oh, you died.
I died. I died.
That's bad. I saw. All right. Yeah, I saw a couple of videos about that, and I thought that was really interesting.
I don't know how I died there, but I definitely died there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he critted me, and that's why I died.
Fair enough. I love how at this point, even builds that are like super tanky like ours don't have, aren't foolproof anymore. Raccoon, ah, I see. Welcome in, Crisis.
Oh,
thank you for the hydrate.
Yeah, I still have that. I forgot I have that on.
Yep, I saw it when I started stream, but didn't feel like saying anything, so I didn't. Well, welcome in, Crisis. How you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. We recently put the air conditioning in, so I shouldn't have to hydrate as much as I used to, but the computer still gets hot. Yeah, how you doing? Welcome. I still don't know what's making that noise, and I don't even know if you guys could hear it, so I'm probably just rambling at nothing. Let's see. Like I really only got one that I can put in. I need to go into the thing and buy more. Alright.
Also, hi, Crisis.
I'm just good, just waiting for my hair dye to set in. Ooh, nice. What color did you dye it? I mean, if you don't mind me asking. My mom and sister used to dye their hair all the time, so I've dyed it like twice. Yeah, I've seen that process be done so many times. Red because fades nicely. Alright, that is fair. I dyed my hair twice. Both were like pink. One was like more of a reddish pink, and one was more like a purpley pink. I liked the purpley pink a little bit better, just because my hair's naturally blonde, so it kind of faded a lot better into my actual hair color. I don't know. I'd love to dye it again at some point, but like, eh. Alright.
I have dyed my hair a few times as well. Yeah, I'm ready.
But yeah, that does make sense though that you would go with a something that.
Oh
does
god,
like that.
this one. Oh. I remember this one.
Well, I'm just taking whatever gives me Weaver points. So.
Okay, we're actually fucking destroying them.
Was this just all the different champions?
Yeah. When I originally fucking did. Oh my! I don't know where I died from.
Oh, I see. I've done all the color. Oh shit, I died too.
I died from cold. Cold damage.
Necrotic. Don't I have maxed out resistances for? I do. I have maxed out resistances for everything, and
I do too for cold.
Yep. Oh shit. I've done all colors besides yellow if we don't count blonde. Alright, nice. I know my mom and sister have done a lot of, and grandma as well for that matter, have done a lot of colors, so I'm sure that they've done all that kind of stuff before as well, so. I don't know, being an introvert, there's not really much reason to dye my hair, because not very many people are going to see it, but, you know, there are some certain times where it's fun. Yeah, I got hit by something really strong there.
I forgot to get my boys out last time.
Yeah, that would be very helpful. Alright, this is what killed me. There we go, jeez. We're almost near the end. That sucks that we, died like that. Another Ruby Fang set. Well, hey, this is a good way of farming champion items if you need them.
Yep.
Fortunately, none of these seem great, for my build at least. Got like 2 things that were for fire. Alright. Passives, there we go. 5 in that. Alright. Then Hoover 3. Ah, yes, birds.
I know one thing.
Faster.
Shit. After we're done playing, I'm gonna turn my PC off again and plug my AC in.
Well, we got like half an hour left, so can you make it that long, or do you need to end
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I can make.
If it's too uncomfortable, though, don't feel free to say that you need to end early. We can always.
I've dealt with worse, so I'll be fine.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I'm fine with this as well because I'm used to being in Arizona above my garage where the heat is real bad. Oh, you ready?
Yep.
But yeah. It is what it is, and I hope your hair dye comes out nicely, Crisis. Surprised you didn't go for a specific redeem. But, you know what, I'm sure you'll do it. You'll do it eventually. If not, we go in bald. Oh, I see. Well, you know, some people are into that. No, like...
Yeah?
I do hope that it looks good. I mean, if anything, like you said, it's gonna fade nicely, so at worst, it's just gonna look a little too bright for the first little bit, and then look perfect like a week after. I have a toilet plunger on me for a reason. Yep. I knew you would know of that image.
Toilet plunges, Jesus Christ.
Alright. Ready? We're
Yep.
almost at the next quest, by the way.
Next one being the third one?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, this is a repeat arena that we've seen so far. I mean, to be fair, with how many arena quests we've actually done, I'm surprised this is the first time we've seen a repeat.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Because maybe I should dye my hair back to that purplish pink color that I was talking about. Because what it was supposed to be is it was supposed to be Neptune's hair color from Hyperdimension Neptunia, but it ended up being a little bit lighter than we intended. So maybe I'll try for that color again. I actually wonder if any new games have come out in that series. I actually love that game series, so...
I'm sure.
Well, I mean, I've discussed it on before, but you do know that I actually have a tattoo, and it's from Hyperdimension Neptunia, right?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yep. It is the Lowy insignia from Hyperdimension. It was actually, what, Mega Dimension Neptunia V2? Or something like that?
Listen, man, I have no idea. I know nothing about that series.
I've played literally all the games, including the PS3 ones that you can't... that you have to find, like, physical copies of now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, other than... The only thing I know about those games is the characters are based off of game consoles.
Well, the entire thing is supposed to be an allegory for the gaming industry. Literally, the place's name is called Game Industry.
Oh.
However, it's still like a corporate product, so there's still a lot of corporate bootlicking, even though it claims to be like calling out gamers and the game industry alike. But to be fair, if it's a premium product, they kind of have to play nice with the corporations, otherwise they're going to get blacklisted.
Stand down or
The
die.
game is already raunchy enough as is when it feels like it, so it probably doesn't need any help in that
I
regard.
cannot do that.
I wouldn't say raunchy, I would say more like edgy. Probably the better term to describe it there.
Yeah.
I cannot do. Ha!
That's great. I would play it on
I cannot
stream,
do
but
that.
like it's one of those games that has a lot of talking and not a lot of gameplay, so I don't think it would be a good fit for my kind of stream.
Yeah.
I cannot do that.
So maybe I can play one of the other more gameplay focused ones. What game are you talking about? The Hyperdimension Neptunia series? They're on Steam if you want to look them up. It's a how do I describe HDN? So what it is it's based off it's basically supposed to be like a meta humor kind of game of oh, the characters represent game consoles and the, oh, that game. Yeah, I absolutely love HDN, so... Like I said, like, to prove how much I love it, I have a tattoo, so... I could have gotten anything, and that's the one thing I wanted.
Oh. Let's hit level 81.
Yeah. They're great games, they're just incredibly janky, I would have to say.
I mean, they are older, so...
It's not even that they're older, they're made by a team... Okay. The thing you have to know about HDN is it was made by a developer that's usually more known for making quality games.
Okay.
So you can definitely feel that as you're playing the games. Like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't subtract from my enjoyment, like, I still love them.
Mm-hmm.
But you can definitely tell that this was a team that was trying their best with what limited skills they have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, like, I love it. I have all of the games, including both the Vita game, or the Vita exclusive game, and the ones you can only get on PS3 disc-wise now because the PlayStation Store doesn't have downloads anymore.
Mm-hmm. Wait, really?
Yeah, the PS3, specifically that version of the store got shut down. You can't buy anything. You can still download stuff you own if you go through, like, a process of pulling up your download or your purchase history. Well, you can't buy anything new on PlayStation anymore. Or for PS3 specifically.
Oh. That's interesting.
But that's fine because I ended up buying physical games back when you could basically order games from GameStop online and they'd ship the disc in a case to you.
Hey, yeah, you mean when physical games are actually physical?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the games a couple times. They're great. Like I said, they're jank, and there's not really much that can be done about that. They did, like I said, they did the best with what they could do. But I absolutely love the games, and
I cannot.
yeah,
do
I'm
that.
always excited for a new one coming out. So if a new one does come out, I probably will stream it. Reminds me, I actually need to go back and finish the 2 games I haven't finished yet, because I still need to do... I think I still need to finish producing Perfection, and I need to finish the original version of Victory.
I cannot do that.
Yeah. That point, though, since Victory is actually on PS3, I might look into getting the files off my PS3 and just emulate them, because my controllers are completely dead, and I'm sure my system itself is about to go, so...
I cannot do that.
If I can, I might as well look into just getting the files and playing it on my computer that I know will work. Oh yeah, and then it was also versus Sega Hard Girls that I need to finish.
I cannot do that.
Oh, that one actually I probably could stream because that one's more gameplay than talking. So maybe that one I'll stream. Hey. So we've got like 30 minutes left after this. Do you think we can do another monolith, or do you want to call it?
I don't know. How long did it take us to get through this one?
I don't know. Well,
Get out here, my minions.
it took us like, I want to say we finished the previous monolith at like 3:30.
Fallen champions, aid me. This is a mercy. Shatter.
I don't know.
Stand in my way. Come, sons of Artor, aid me.
That'll be something to think about. I do need to see a third. I know. Okay, I know I am actually missing a few of the newer games because after Victory 2, I kind of stopped keeping up with the series as well as I probably should have been.
I did what I must to protect.
Bro didn't even move from his spot.
Yep. He's like, I'm comfy here. You guys are gonna do what you will. So cold damage. Just physical resistance is the only thing here that's actually worth taking. No cold damage or chance to chill on hit, which I don't want either. Whatever.
I could either get endurance threshold, chance to shred physical resist on hit. I mean, I do. I mean, I guess I'll take the chance to shred fizz res because I do some fizz damage.
All right.
I mean, I don't do a butt ton, but I do some.
Okay. Well, that just leaves the spirits of fire.
Trying to think if we'd be able to finish that in time.
I mean, the thing is, I could go slightly over if we want to finish this and then just call it immediately.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. That just means, though, that we're gonna have to do the beating the final faction and stuff later, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Luckily, I spec back into the thing that gives me more timeline stability from killing enemies.
Okay, cool.
Wolf crashing and falling. Yep, that checks out. Welcome in, Twin Blade. Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What do you mean crashing and falling? What? How am I crashing and falling? What?
I don't know, Twin Blade.
I mean, I was crashing yesterday, I guess. My stream. Or
Saying RR.
not yesterday.
Hey, I am the one who RRs on this channel.
Not do that.
Yeah,
There's a redeem
you
for
can't
it.
redeem. You can't redeem RR for me here, sadly.
Yep, you can do it. You can make me do it, though. Unfortunately, I don't know if Cosmic's here. They would definitely redeem it. Oh, well, that works too. Thank you for the 3 bits, and I'm sure that I know what you want to get with that one. So, give me a second where I can get a chance to stand still, and then... There, was that good, and would you like another one? Because you get 2.
Oh, that was a quick quest.
Yep. But yeah, whenever you get it, you get the option if you want just the one or if you want to, so. Alright.
Bro, I wish they would increase the chance on this Weaver Tree thing just a little bit.
Yeah?
The, Xerix Aid one?
Yeah. Which one is that?
It's literally the first one down from.
Oh. I see, yeah. Well, I mean,
Like it does increase gold drops by quite a bit, but the chance for him to appear is 7%.
Ah, I see. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll do the second RR.
I am ready.
Everyone always wants it.
Oh.
Alright. There we go. That one is actually a really good one. Usually my voice tends to crack on the second one. I try and go lower pitched on the first one and higher pitched on the second. But there you go.
We cannot be contained.
Everyone always loves the RR. And I don't blame them. It's actually funny, the only reason that Redeem became a thing is because one of my mods said they wanted me to start practice doing it, so I decided, hey, let's make my chat do it. They were playing Repo. I like it when they play Fortnite too. Oh, alright.
Who was? Me?
Yes. Well, I don't play Fortnite.
You talk about me, Twin Blade? Because I have not played fucking Fortnite in ages. I mean, I was playing Repo the other...
Yeah.
I think last night. Yeah, it was last night.
Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, they said it's when you were
Yeah.
playing Repo.
Okay.
I didn't-
Yeah.
Yeah, see, people seem to be really... Like, really into that game recently, and I don't know, it just kind of popped out of nowhere.
It's a blast.
Yeah.
It's like Lethal Company, but better.
The only thing is, I'm a little skeptical of it because everyone was the same way with, what was it? There was that one game where, like, you were content warning. Everyone said like, a lot of similar things about content warning, and then that game just kind of fell off like a month later.
I think it's more the reason that it didn't get a lot of updates quick enough.
Well, that's the thing. The content warning is from the Totally Accurate Battlegrounds people who make a game every April Fool's and release it for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why it didn't get too many updates, because they have other stuff they do. It's just... they just have a tradition to make a little funny game for April Fool's and release it for people to play.
I see.
So yeah, usually they'll end up getting like a few updates, but nothing too like substantial. But yeah. Like, I understand why the games are popular. They're incredibly well made for just being they're just supposed to be memes.
Mm-hmm.
Two cemeteries right next to each other. What the fuck is this?
What? So they should play Lockdown Protocol? I have Lockdown Protocol.
Alright. Well, there you go. It looks like your wish might get answered there.
I have it. I don't know anybody else that has it.
I don't have it.
Or any... Actually.
Right. We've already got the enough stability for the first quest. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright. I thought Steam lets you share games. Somewhat.
Yeah. You can't play the game at the same time.
Some games let you do that, most of them don't, though.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah. But yeah, Steam letting you share games, though, is why I'm able to play a lot of the games I can on stream, since I can just share them from my private account. And it also lets me have access to my Poker Night at the inventory, which you can't get that anymore, so...
I know so many people with a private Steam account. I'm like,
I
My Steam
have a private Steam account because my Steam account got hacked once. I don't want to risk it happening again. I can't wait for Star Rail to get Fate Night. I am super excited for it too. That said, Cypher is waifu, so Cypher comes first. But after Cypher, I'm gonna be saving up for the Fate stuff. I'm super excited for that.
I could never get into the Fate series, to be honest.
I don't really know much about the Fate series, but I've seen enough of the images and stuff for them that I'm kind of into it. I just need to actually watch it at some point. Just know that we're getting one character free and have to work on the other one. Yep. You can't pre-build pity, so don't try and spend a bunch of polls trying to pre-build your pity before the character comes out. Keep that in mind. From what I've seen, though, you should be able to use the tickets you have saved up, just as long as you don't spend them. You can or can't. You can't pre-build pity. Like, it's gonna have its own pity system. New banner equal no pre-build pity. Thank you, Batra. That's probably easier to understand than trying to hear me over the game.
Only thing I know about Fate series is that one, it's very confusing. Or the timeline shit or whatever. It is confusing, and it's got phenomenal animation.
Yeah.
Those are the only two things I know about it.
Yeah. I mean, I know what the basic story beats of Fate are. Like, you're basically in a
like a Hunger Games style thing too. Yeah.
I mean, from what I understand, basically the moon's a supercomputer and you're inside a simulation being run by the moon.
Oh, see, I know nothing about that. Yeah. that's news to me. I'm like, what?
Like I said, from last night, getting one character from next update and then from the next update, that will be the Fate collaboration. Gonna skip everything from patch update and only focus on the Fate banner. That's probably what a bunch of people were gonna do. Which makes me feel so bad for Phanon, who's gonna be the most skipped character in Star Rail history. Like, no one is gonna pull for him. Unfortunately, yeah.
I cannot do that.
It's because he's gonna be skipped because they never do freaking repeats on collab characters.
Yeah.
Which is like unfortunate.
Well, even worse, even though they're giving out one of the collab characters for free, the thing about these collab characters is they're gonna have eidolons, unlike previous collabs which haven't.
Oh god.
So you're gonna have to, if you want to get a C6 saber, like, you're gonna have to pull enough to actually get a C6 saber. Like, it's not like
goodbye people's money.
Yeah, it wasn't like Aloy where she didn't have a constellation to pull. It was just Aloy.
Like I said, goodbye people's money.
Yeah, absolutely goodbye people's money.
I'm still laughing at the fact that Genshin was the freaking show the prices for the freaking polls.
Yeah, well, they had to. Like, it's a legal thing.
Yeah, I know. I found it funny.
I mean, honestly, it's probably good because now that people are more aware what
it is a good thing. It is a good thing.
FTC made too. Yeah.
All gacha games honestly need to do it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that now that it's become so transparent, that increases the chance that they'll be more generous to try and attract people, because they can't be like, oh, we're gonna obfuscate this so much you don't know what the actual cost is anymore.
Yeah.
And honestly, with the increased age requirements, that's gonna stop the people who complain that every anime is like, oh, it's animation, that means it's for kids. Like, no, it's not.
Yeah, right?
I cannot do that.
In my opinion, every gacha game just needs to be 18 plus anyway.
It probably should, especially since Gacha's basically heavily based on gambling.
Yeah. That, not, well, I mean, that and, you know, some of them are, like,
Yeah, we have to do
obviously not made for fucking kids.
Yeah.
Like, sunless.
Oh yeah, the Gooner one. Wasn't necessary probably, but was it also necessary for the parents to complain when they have their own children going to their cards and using their
Yeah, that is definitely parenting thing right there.
Yeah. You should be more involved in what your child's doing. You shouldn't just hand them an iPad and let them figure it out.
Yeah. And you should probably keep track of where your fucking wallet is, like.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They'll link their wallet to the tablet.
Oh well,
then
yeah.
Then they'll just be like, "Oh, I trust my kid to not spend anything," and then their kid spends like 200 bucks.
Yeah, no, that right there is just stupid parenting.
Yeah. And I get it. You like if you want to reward your kid if they're playing that much time in the game, then hey, buy them some currency. Give them a reward that they're actually gonna appreciate.
But don't keep your card linked.
Yeah.
Like,
or better yet, buy a gift card.
yeah.
Buy a gift card and redeem it for them. That way, there's no card linked to your thing at all.
Yeah.
Like, and if you can't find specifically a Genshin or MiHoYo card, just get a Google Play card because those work too.
Yeah. At least if you play on mobile.
Yeah. Well, if you play
But
on mobile,
I mean, you can link your freaking, you know, PC client and shit to mobile. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I play exclusively on PC, but I'm an adult with my own money, so that's not something I really have to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like, it really should be more on the parents, but honestly, I'm just glad that they have lost any excuse they have, like, to openly bash the game, because now, yes, it needs an age verification. If you're letting your child play it, that one's on you. You're the one who had to sign off on that. Thankfully, I'm my own adult and know how much I'm going to spend exactly.
And I'm just a free-to-play player, so it's just like... And the only thing I would ever spend on, like, a gacha game, or I should say a game in general, is something that I know is guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like skins, for example.
Yeah.
I guarantee get to that skin.
Yeah, I mean, I buy the battle passes, which you could argue isn't guaranteed, but you also have to remember that I play these games, like, every day religiously, so...
Well, see, battle passes are not... If you know you play the game a lot, yeah. Fucking get the battle pass. Like...
I know what I'm paying for and know what I'm getting exactly.
Yeah. Like, I would never spend on like that is just stupid. Unless I was like rich. Like, if I was rich, then yeah.
I have done it once before. Once because I wanted Klee and just got a huge like paycheck for watching over someone's house. And the other time was I invested $5 to ensure that I could get Jane before she left because I didn't have that many polychromes.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, though, that was before I was doing Shinryu defense, so I was also way behind where I should have been on that kind of thing. It's the exact same map we had last time.
It looks like it.
But yeah. The only other time I have purchased was I was $5 worth of currency off on Ellen Joe's school uniform skin, so I had to make sure that I got that, because I didn't want to wait another month for my, my ticket to clear. So I just spent the $5 and got the skin.
Cannot do that.
I still haven't got the Jinchi skin of Wuthering Waves. It saddens me, but I haven't had the money, so...
I've barely played Wuthering Waves recently.
Right now, I don't have motivation to play it.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same with everything with except for Star Rail and Zenless, but at this point in both of those games, I'm effectively just going through the motions. I've already on Steam still looked it up, and yeah, too beefy for my laptop. All right, that checks out.
Hmm.
Yeah, he was looking at a game that's apparently already on Steam. It's a very heavy game. Yeah. I mean, makes sense. Like, that's the reason why I got a desktop, is because I knew it was going to be stronger in the long run. Even though that it's now at the point where it's starting to get to the end of its lifespan. Wuwa's what I'm saying. Ah, okay. Yeah, Wuwa is fun and I love it. Why are we moving so slow?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I was like, what the fuck?
But yeah, no, I love Wuwa and I want to play it more, but just... Like, even with my favorite games at this point, I'm just going through the motion. So, like, I really don't have much time to invest in anything else. But at that same point, the reason is because I've been trying to invest more time in actually learning how to code to make my own game. So, I would like to try it and have an opinion, but unable to play it. Yeah, that checks out.
I cannot do that.
You try on your phone? They have done a lot of like performance updates for them.
My phone acts like a bomb when I tried it out. So, he did try. It just didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it runs well on my phone, but you feel the heat come off my phone, like, in 5 minutes. Like, it
was stuttering.
Like, oh, well.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, stuttering?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, my phone is super out of date, my tablet barely charges, so I haven't tried playing them on mobile.
I have a
Not
Google
just stutter,
Pixel.
but also, like, slow down. Okay.
Is it like a 2021 phone?
Yeah.
What year is my phone? Hold on. I don't even know what year my phone is.
I don't even know how I check that, so... Oh wait, no, Wayne, we still have something we gotta do here.
My phone's a 2020 and I'm able to run it. Am I?
Well, keep in mind, just because it's made in a certain year doesn't mean it's better or worse.
Google Pixels aren't really meant for gaming.
I've been asking for a new phone because I need a new phone. This phone is already reaching its limit of handling so much. Eventually, they'll start having a heart attack and freeze, yeah. Checks out.
Oh. Were we not? Oh, we weren't done with the fucking
No,
quest.
we were not. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really play mini games on my phone, but that's also because I usually have my my computer able to be played just whenever I want, or I also have a Steam Deck.
I have gacha games on my phone.
Yeah.
Or my phone and tablet, I should say.
Yeah. That said, there has been one game that I've wanted to try that has a PC client, but I might download the mobile version and see if it runs first to see if I can take it wherever I go.
What game?
Cookie Run Kingdom, actually. Okay, I know it sounds stupid, but for some reason I had a bunch of ads pop up about Cookie Run Kingdom, and it looks super cool.
I hear so many people talk about it. I'm like, really that fucking good? It's a fucking cookie run.
Well, it's like it's an auto it's an auto battler based off of Cookie Run.
See, I just started getting into fucking AFK Journey. Because that's it's auto battler, and you get AFK fucking rewards too.
Yeah.
AFK rewards are always nice. I'll fucking take AFK rewards.
Funny enough, though, AFK rewards is one of the main reasons I end up quitting games.
Really?
I would rather the game slow down how many rewards I get, but let me just keep constantly playing than force me to go AFK and wait for my release.
The way AFK Journey does it is, I don't know. It's like
playing it
open.
Before I would play it for a few days and then I just lose interest. So.
I don't know. Maybe I just haven't gotten like far enough in, but
yeah.
I don't know. I like AFK role. Cause dude, I can't constantly be on a fucking gacha game. That shit burns me out so much.
Meanwhile, then I'm playing stuff where gacha games where you basically have to be on for anything to get done, and
I can't do that. I get burned out way too easily.
Yeah. I'll teach their own.
I cannot do that.
It feels like a fucking chore at that point.
Well, it basically is. You like I said, I do it every single night, so...
I don't like my games feeling like a chore. That's the problem.
I don't know. I always appreciate the grind.
No, don't get me wrong. I love grinding games. I mean, I play these fucking...
Yeah.
But there's a point where the grind gets to the point, like, where you have to be on or you're gonna miss out on stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the point that I don't like. Because it's just like, I have other games I want to play. I'd rather play those other games than fucking just be forced to play the one game and for something that I might not even...
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, hey, we each have our own philosophies when it comes to it. I like gacha games that ask me to keep playing and let me just keep grinding my heart's content. Whereas you want one that is gonna let you close the game every so often and check on it like every day or two. Both have the things about these games we like, and yeah, it's nice that we can find ones that both appeal to us.
Wait, so I played Bleach Brave Souls, and that one's the one you kind of... I mean, you're not forced to be on every fucking day, but there is a grind to that game. Like, you have to fucking grind out on some stuff. But that game, so, one of the most free-to-play friendly gacha games I've ever played, by the way. Like, they have this achievement system. You complete achievements and you get, like, these keys. And with these keys, you can unlock, like, certain things. So, every day after you, like, spend certain stamina, you'll get, like, a certain amount of freaking materials for leveling up characters. Which cuts down the grinding a lot, because that game has fucking power crept content out the fucking wazoo. So a lot of the older, like, you know, things for basic powering up of characters, they've reduced the grind out a lot.
That's nice. I like games where I can grind and show the amount of damage I did for my effort of grinding. Yeah.
I will put these in Rune of Weaving.
Yep. What I will say is the most free-to-play friendly game I ever played that was a gacha game was the Zerlane. Because the thing is, like, to limit break characters, you needed to get more copies of the character. But the way their story was set up, you could target farm characters, even including the S ranks. To the point where how I got my Akagi and Kaga that I used every single time was I actually target farmed them.
What about the premium characters, though?
What premium characters?
In Azure Lane?
There's...
I played Azure Lane. They got premium characters in that game.
No, they don't. Well, okay, they have crossover characters, but that's not what the meta revolves around. The meta revolves around so-called meta characters, which are you can only get through doing a ton of effort in the game. Because they have a research system where when you earn XP, it will go you'll get these blueprints that you can invest into to these meta characters, but you can't buy the blueprints. You have to earn them. Why I usually like playing RPGs or JRPGs. Yep, exactly. That makes sense. I don't know. I like Star Rail because it's a combination of a traditional JRPG with like the turn-based stuff, with the more ARPG mechanics that I really like to grind with. So it's just kind of the best of two things that I really end up enjoying.
I think my problem about most gacha games is the art. Like, it's not even like the grind. It is the fact that for gear, like the gear is the most fucking RNG thing ever.
Yeah.
And there's no way to manipulate that RNG. And it's just like, oh well, I wasted my fucking, gear level up materials on said thing when said thing is trash in the end.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm glad that Star Rail has a system that does let you mitigate that somewhat. Because they have crafting materials that let you craft gear with specific main rolls and sub rolls.
yeah.
But the thing is, to get a good quantity of those, you have to do events or you have to buy the battle pass. No, there's kind of no way around that. And I do wish there was a gacha game that let you just endlessly grind for gear.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do still want to make a gacha game at some point, but I want to make it so that way you can just... There's no, like, microtransactions, just ask you to grind.
I want a gacha game that's set up as, like, an ARPG.
Yeah?
Well, I can't say there is one like that, because it isn't. The closest thing to that, though, would be, fucking Torchlight Infinite. But that's not a gacha game. You have to pay for the characters.
Yeah. Yeah, no, just let you infinite, like, anything that requires dice rolls, don't, like, tie an energy or anything to it.
Yeah.
Just let people endlessly grind until they get what they want. Maybe even introduce stuff where the more you grind, you can start to specify.
Yeah.
Rolls.
That is my problem with most gachas, because, like, and Wuthering Waves, like, I love it, but my motivation lately has just been down, because for me to progress, really, I need better fucking echoes.
Yeah.
And just echo farming is not fun.
Well, okay. The problem with Wuthering Waves' echoes is the fact that their echoes is the fact that their roles are not mutually exclusive.
What do you mean by that?
So you know when in how it's set up, how there's the top rolls and then there's the bottom rolls that go with it?
The main stat and the subsets, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, with Wuthering Waves, you can have the, like, percentage attack in both a main stat and a substat.
Yeah.
Which means that the pool is a little harder to get through because it means that you can roll basically the same thing multiple times. The reason I like Zenless is a little bit better is because if you have, like, crit chance or crit damage on the main roll, you can't roll it on the one of the sub rolls as well, so it makes it easier to get the, like, 3 or 4 things you're looking for. Because you can guarantee one of them in the primary roll and then just have to get the other 2 or 3.
I see.
Granted, if you could craft items that you could specify, like, more than just the main roll in Zenless, I'm sure having non-mutually exclusive dice rolls would be cool, but in Wuthering's case, it just asks you to grind so much and hope you get lucky.
I mean, you can get the echoes in the open world, but then you get to a point where you run out of the fucking level up materials for the echoes, and that's the part that I'm at. I've run out of fucking level up materials for echoes, and it's just like
I cannot do
because they did just add a thing to be able to change the main stat,
Oh, nice.
But you have to do it before leveling up the Echo, which I fucking because I ended up getting, you know, something with a bad main stat, and it had really good substats, but then I found out I can't change the main stat if I've already leveled it up. I'm like, oh, well, now this is useless.
Yeah. That's the one thing I don't like, is the fact that Echoes need their own specific item to level up and gain their dice rolls. Whereas any other gacha game, it would let you just take other relics and merge them into the one to get more XP on it.
Yeah, I wish Wuthering Waves did that.
Yeah, because especially with the idea that they want you to just constantly farm until you get the correct dice rolls. Like, I don't want to do that many tacit fields just to have a chance to get one that might be correct.
Yeah.
And I won't know until I've spent items that I really need to hold on to.
Yeah. And, like, the tacit fields just aren't worth doing in the long run anyway, because like, sure, you get quite a few echoes at it, but the amount of XP material doing said tacit fields is nowhere near enough.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're looking for a specific set, I think they're more worth than you give them credit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, especially now that you can.
Yeah.
But still, like, there's that chance that, like, even if you change the main stat and the substats are gonna be garbage.
Yeah.
Like, defense. Nobody fucking ever wants defense on their fucking substats. Like, defense is, like, the most useless thing in the game. And it's just, like... you know, it'd be nice if there was a character that was built, like, around defense. Like, the more defense they have, the more damage they do. I think that would be cool. Then defense wouldn't be fucking useless.
I mean, there's several characters in Zenless who have gimmicks like that, where they scale off of, like, more defensive stats. Like, there's quite a few damages that scale off of HP instead of attack. And then there's a tank that scales off of defense instead of attack either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking Zani was going to be like that, because her weapon's basically a shield that turns into a greatsword. And I was hoping that she'd scale off at D, but she doesn't.
Yeah.
Also, I am so glad I was able to get Zani 10 roll. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
I had no pity built up or anything.
Yep.
I just got her first 10. I was like, holy shit.
Oh yeah, I had no pity built up for Lighter last night and got him in the first 10. Like, I had, like, what, like 5 pity at the time I got him?
Oh yeah, no, I had 0 pity.
Yeah. That said, though, Gacha's seen it. I've actually gotten, W engines out of the gacha and a light cone as well. Immediately after getting a light cone, so I had 0 pity at the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the fact, no, what's even crazier is the fact that it happened in Zenless, and then literally like a week later it happened in Star Rail.
Damn. Oh, hi.
Yep, you know, the visitor. Yeah, no, it was actually crazy, like, having that happen.
Yeah, and now the polls I get for Wuthering Waves from now on, I'm saving up until character I really want, so... Like, don't get me wrong, like, all of the characters I would have pulled for them, you know, if I had the amount of pulls.
Yeah.
To be guaranteed to get them. But it's just like, as free to play, you're not getting that many pulls guaranteed.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I had an idea that would be interesting for a gacha game to try, and maybe, like I said, I want to make my own, so maybe I'll try it. Where instead of trying to pull the characters out of the gacha, like you start with like one copy of each character, and what you would effectively be trying to do is pull out the like eidolons or whatever they're would be considered in that game. Like the bonus abilities you get for getting a character multiple times in other gacha games, those would be exclusively what you're pulling for instead of the characters themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it would be a good way to allow people to make team comps and try out, like, experiment with stuff and have fun, but also reward those who are dedicated and want to get more out of their characters.
Yeah. I think, like, I think gacha games, well, it wouldn't even be considered a game. No, it would. I think gacha games, what they should do is, you know, make it so they hand out pretty much enough polls to get every character guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you still have to farm for the polls. Like, it's not, you're not gonna get them free, but still, or get them just straight off the bat.
Yeah.
I think they should, you know, have it so you're able, as a free-to-play player, you should be able to farm and, you know, guaranteed to get every character. And instead of for their monetization, you know, forcing us to fucking buy polls, I think they should fucking, you know, make more skins for characters.
Yeah.
Because more skins for characters would get them a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, I was actually...
Something that, like, you know,
Do that.
you can buy it and guarantee to get it.
Yeah. I mean, heck, even make it so that way if you're gonna do the skin route, like, allow people to get one copy of the character for free whenever they purchase the skin.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but I mean, I was thinking about that, and I feel like the way they currently how the rate they give out polls would be fine if the pity would be at like 60 instead of 90.
Yeah.
Like if it only took 60 polls to get your guaranteed S instead of the full 90 polls.
Yeah. Oh, it's 80 in Wuthering Waves.
Well, it's 80 for weapons and the Hoyo games, but no, I was thinking like if it was down to 60, like yeah, like there would still be times when you're lucky to get early. There'd be still times that you get late, but you would have a guaranteed 30 more poll at least, or I guess at most that you're saving over the current system. And at that point, like over the course of trying to get 3 characters, you would have spent as much as it would have taken you to get 2, so...
There's another... I forget what it's called. I keep forgetting what it's called. There's a new gacha game that's coming out. Turn-based one. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but they're not gonna have a 50-50 system.
Yeah. So
whenever... First 5-star character you get is guaranteed to be the premium.
Oh, really?
Which is, yeah.
Right.
Which, I was thinking, like, what's the catch then?
Yeah.
Like,
About to say, I guess that just goes to show how cynical we are, that we think that, oh, it's not going to be a 50-50, like, what's going to be the downside then? Like,
is it going to be like, you need to pull 106 times to get the 5-star? Because that's pretty much how every game is currently. Just pull 160, you get the guaranteed.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair though, like, I believe that if you want to see a a change in like an industry, like you should be the one to implement that change. Like stand by what you believe is best for the gaming and stuff. So I appreciate them being like, hey, like the 50-50 system is ridiculous. We're gonna make a gacha game and we're just gonna take it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wish I knew what it was called. Also, Stellar Blade's finally coming to PC.
I heard about that. Alright, we got another 100 more stuff we gotta farm, and we're over 5. So we'll keep going and then get this done.
Alright.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
Yeah, I heard about Stellar Blade coming to PC.
I want to play it. I know I have the money for it, though.
I know. I kind of want to play it too, but I don't know if I want to play it because it's an actually good game or because of the whole Gunnar allegation situation.
It actually looks like a good game, other than
yeah, I know it does, but like, you know, like everyone said like, oh, this is such a Gunnar game and blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm a Gunnar, so I guess I'd enjoy it. But...
I cannot do that.
I mean, hey, if I'm gonna be lonely, I'm gonna enjoy my loneliness. Don't judge me.
Right? Right?
Yeah, no, at this point, I don't know if I'd want to play Stellar Blade because of it being called a Gunnar game, or if I actually think it looks interesting. Because I thought Nier was interesting, but I never played a full playthrough of it because I don't know. Lonely and proud with anime waifus, exactly. You get it.
I tried Nier out once.
I cannot do that.
This was a few years ago. More than a few years ago. It was like when I first got my computer, pretty much. Because I was like, oh, this looks interesting. Bro, I couldn't get past the tutorial boss. I fucking raged. I raged uninstalled the game.
Yeah, alright. Nier Automata, it's on my list of play since I already have it installed. Yeah, it's a great game, and if you can really get into it, it offers a lot of really great content. But the problem is, like, it would be... I had, like, the PS4 version, and, like, I would just, like, stop using my PS4 for swaths of time. Like, playing PS4 with SK and Beast and Dragneel is really the most I would use that at any given point. Which hopefully I'll be getting either my PS4 back or getting a hold of the PS5 so we can start that stuff back up. But here's the thing though, I'm going in there sort of prepared since I've been playing so many action games like Dark Souls and soon eventually eat Elden Ring once I still finish FF15, yeah. And I mean, hey, if you've played Dark Souls, you are going to be used to the more dodge-based combat of Nier Automata, because it's very similar, but instead of parrying, you're just going for dodges. Actually, if anything, Zenless is going to prepare you really well for Nier. Yeah, get it. Don't get me wrong, Nier is a lot more floaty than Zenless is, which is a good thing. Don't take that as a bad thing. But yeah, no, if I will say one thing, those are probably the games that are the closest to each other. That I would say.
That is a crazy fucking relic.
I'm playing hard games, I'm gonna kick my ass, and once I go to Nier, I'm already got the skills to handle it. Hey, that's a good way to look at it.
Exalted Relic with 102 health and plus 19 health.
Damn. Yeah. I remind. Speaking of hard games, I actually need to go back to play Ultra Kill. I still need to get all of the P ranks. Yeah, no. Yeah, I love Ultra Kill, and I actually found a funny clip recently of the developer talking about people adding suggestions and The one he specifically went over is someone asking if there would be like a shield arm, and he said, "This is basically just parrying, but more boring. So why would I put in something that's you know boring?" And someone said, "But parrying is hard," and his response, literally word for word, was, "It could then."
Oh my god.
He literally told someone in a dev stream that you could.
That is crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, the man's committed to his vision, and you have to appreciate that. Like, he didn't make the game easier just because people were struggling with it. He said, like, hey, you're gonna get your ass kicked, just get better at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love how my loop filter says all of these.
Yeah.
I have so many idols in my stash.
Yeah, all my idols pretty much have capital letters at this point, because they say it has like something good for my build, but I have no idea anymore. You know, hard games can be fun because it forces you to push yourself. Which I would rather have a game tell me, like, I need to push myself and get better than just being like, oh, you can't do it? Well, don't worry, we'll hold your hand and make sure you can get through it. I'm still thinking once I finish Elden Ring, what game's gonna be next from Software Game? Alright. Heck, maybe once you finish Elden Ring, maybe there'll be a Bloodborne on PC finally.
Hey, I have a suggestion. Well, I don't actually. I don't know.
Dark Souls, the second one, and Sekiro. All right.
I was thinking, your laptop probably wouldn't be able to handle it. Never mind. My PC can hardly handle the game. But I was saying, no Rest for the Wicked. Great game. It is a Souls-like with the ARPG style loot.
Yeah. I actually played an indie game that was meant to, like, basically have Sekiro's mechanics, and I actually had fun with that. Funny enough, like, even though, like, no one watched that stream, I still think that was still one of the better streams just because of how much fun I had.
Fuck Sekiro.
I still have that anime soul game like Code Vein, yeah.
Oh, fucking Code Vein is awesome.
Yeah. It's a little jank, but yeah, it is actually really good. Also, I'm just telling you now, your laptop can run Code Vein. Like, you could pretty much put Code Vein on a toaster and I'm sure it would work. Code Vein is optimized to hell and back.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, it's an older game, too. Somewhat older.
I mean, it was still PS4 era.
Was it really?
Yeah. Yeah, I still have it on my PS4.
PS4 is old by this point.
I mean, yeah, I mean, even though it was, like, mid-PS4, I guess technically we're in mid-PS5 era, so...
PS4 came out in 2013.
God.
Yeah, like you said, PS4 is old at this point.
By the way, after this we need one more and then we're done. For the quest, so then we have to end out. I kind of went a little bit more over than I did.
Alright.
But yeah, no, Code Vein's great. Granted, it is very, very jank, don't get me wrong. And the fact that to get poison resistance, you have to beat, like, one of the only poison bosses in the game is kind of weird.
I cannot do that.
I need to go back and play Code Vein again. I ended up getting stuck at a boss, and that's why I quit.
Yeah.
I got stuck at a boss in, like, the cathedral area.
Oh, you got the anal rodeo, got it.
Maybe.
People call it that because it's a very hard map and it looks like Anor Londo. So people started calling it Anal Rodeo.
What the fuck? I was liking the area, but that...
I'm not saying it was a bad area. I'm just saying like it looks just like Anne Orlando.
I have no idea what that is.
Anne Orlando?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Which one?
1 and 3?
I never played 1.
Okay.
And I never made it too far in 3.
Okay, that makes sense. It's basically the area that's filled, like, have you seen the ones of people getting shot off, like, they're running along rooftops and they get shot by the Silver Knights?
No.
Okay. Well, then I can't help you there. I'm sorry. I tried. Don't get me wrong. It's where you fight Ornstein and Smog, if that helps any.
No, that does not.
I tried.
Yeah, no, I didn't get into Souls-like games.
Yeah.
I tried them beforehand, and I just like, oh, this is hard. I don't like it.
I've seen a section of that area in Dark Souls 3, yeah. I mean, honestly, it looks more like 1 in Code Vein looks a lot closer to the one in Souls 1 than 3, honestly. I sort of know where you're talking about. Alright. Yeah, no, there's a...
I was just thinking, there's so many games that I need to go back to, because I never finished them.
Yeah.
Freaking Black Myth Wukong being one of them.
That game any good? Like, I've heard a lot of people say it was...
Oh, it's so good. It is so good. I don't remember why I stopped playing it. So.
Yeah. Oh, Batra fought Aldrich. Alright. Wait, then you didn't see a bit of that area. You pretty much saw the entire thing, because Aldrich is the last thing you do in that area. Yeah, no, Aldrich could be a bit of a pain if you're not ready for him. I only got through him because I kind of already knew what to expect when I did my Dark Souls 3 playthrough on stream. 5 guys a couple times until I got his ass, I died, yeah.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, no, Aldrich is a very, very hard boss. Because he really isn't like any other boss, so if you don't know what to expect, you're kind of just left out to dry on him.
I cannot do that.
And even if you do know what you're doing, he's still not easy by any stretch of the imagination. Also, I hit level 80.
Hell yeah. You're catching up to my level. I'm 82 now.
Yep, it wants me to do a cold build.
I know. Yeah, no, but no, Black Myth Wukong's such a great game.
Yeah.
I was loving it. I don't, like I said, I don't remember why I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
I think another game came out that I was wanting to play or something. I don't know.
That makes sense.
Or I was going through a depression phase.
Yeah, trust me, I understand that one fully.
I cannot do that.
I don't know. I need to get back to it.
Yep. Another boss I hate, the Twin Princes. I had to make sure we got both of their asses at the same HP, then make sure they're dead. Well, the thing is, the younger prince doesn't heal at all. So as long as you're damaging him, you can put down the older prince as much as you want. But to be fair, though, against that boss, I had to actually use a special healing item that gave me all of my health back just to make sure I get through it.
I freaking hate double bosses. Double bosses suck.
Well, the thing about the older and younger prince is the fact that the younger prince doesn't really directly fight you. It's more just he lobs occasional spells and he reses the older prince.
Hmm. Okay, so that's not as bad.
Yeah. No, it's
No.
not terrible. Granted, it could still technically be considered a double boss, but The good news about that is that if you hit the back of the older prince, that's where the younger one is hanging onto him. You can actually damage him, so you can technically kill the younger prince while the older prince is still up.
Yeah, see, no, a freaking Godskin duo in Elden Ring, I hated that fight.
Yeah, no, understandable. But that said, you can actually cheese them in a funny way because you can actually put them to sleep.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No. That and the fucking double Crucible Knight fight. Oh my god.
You mean the resurrection? The younger prince will resurrect his brother if you kill him first, and you're unable to kill the prince immediately. Yeah, but that's just from lack of DPS. Technically, there's nothing stopping you from killing the younger prince. But that said, though, you do need to take the older prince down once to have the younger prince even join the fight, so... Alright, we're doing quests now, ready?
Yep.
Yeah, no... Like, it's not as bad as it seems. Granted, it is still a hard fight. Like I said, I had to use a full heal restore, or a full health restore, to even get through it, but... I don't know. Compared to something like Ornstein and Smog, where they're both trying to kick your ass, I would prefer something like the Twin Princes, where it's gives you more time to focus on the boss itself from one angle. Yeah, the younger prince will lob spells, but they're usually telegraphed good enough that they don't blindside you. But hey, to each their own. Maybe there's some people who prefer Ornstein and Smog over the Twin Princes.
Yeah, no, freaking No Rest for the Wicked's newest update added a double fight, and I was like, oh god.
And that checks out. Because double fights are good for checking to make sure, like, your skills are growing by having you manage two enemies at once.
Yeah,
but... And it's
I
also
eventually beat it. It took a bit, but I eventually did. Oh, another double boss fight that I hated. The one in fucking Path of Exile 2.
Yeah.
God. And the annoying thing about that fight was such a small arena.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, double fights, though, like, they're also an easy and cheap way to pad difficulty. But, like, still. God forbid I didn't like the Nameless King fight before I deciding cheesing that fight way by pelting him with a bunch of arrows. Yeah, I don't blame you. The Nameless King fight, if you do it properly, can be really good, but it's hard to figure out how to do it properly unless you know what you're looking for. So I don't blame you for resorting to arrows. There's nothing wrong with that if it works. Like, that's one thing that Dark Souls teaches you, is that don't beat yourself up because you don't think something's skillful enough. If it works, it works.
Yeah, and then there's those fucking Souls tryhards. They're like, ugh, that's not how you play the game.
Yeah.
like, shut the fuck up. I beat it, didn't I?
Yeah. Like, the people who are like, oh, this is too hard, they need to nerf this, like,
do that.
yeah, that makes sense to tell people to get good. But if you're like, oh, I used magic to beat this boss, and someone tells you to get good because they don't approve of that method of beating it, then they're the problem, because you did what the game let you do, and got by the thing just fine. Like, you got good, you beat the boss. That's all the game asks for you, is to beat the boss. It doesn't ask you to do it no hit with no armor, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Some people just are not going to accept anything less than what they consider perfection. And what about the triple fight in Bloodborne with the Shadow of Yharnam? Oh, that was the time, yeah. Apparently, from what I understand, you can put those bosses to sleep, too.
I never got that far in,
I never did either. But I've seen fights where people have glitched into that fight arena to fight them one-on-one each, or one at a time. Oh, that was the time, yeah. And don't get me wrong, fights with multiple bosses can be fun, But it's just, you need to make sure that there's a way to manage the fight properly.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean you put them to sleep? Yeah, you can put them to sleep. They're not immune to the sleep debuff.
God. I remember my first playthrough playing Elden Ring. I did a bleed build.
Yeah.
Back when bleed was broken, by the way, when it wasn't working at how it was supposed to.
Yeah, that checks out. Rivers of Blood being like the meta weapon.
No, this was before then.
Oh, alright.
When Rivers of Blood was the meta weapon, bleed worked how it was supposed to. Back then, it didn't scale correctly. It didn't scale off of Arcane like it was supposed to.
Yeah.
So, like, there was no way of, like, actually increasing your bleed. But, yeah, that was before I knew any of that, and I went through the game with a bleed build, right? And I come to the last boss and find out he's not able to be bled.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yep.
well, I'm gonna change to a straight dex build.
I remember, okay, this is somewhat tangentially related, but I remember watching people reviewing this this IGN multiplayer build that for Elden Ring, where what they did is they ended up abusing this glitch where you could basically there was an AoE effect that you can make permanent, and no one could dodge it. So what they did is they ended up running around and killing players with that, and then saying that they were like maidenless players for the fact of dying to a glitch.
What the fuck?
Yeah. No, it's actually hysterical. Like, if I can find either one of the people reviewing it or the video itself, I can actually show it to you where they actually just full on use a glitch to
I cannot do that.
to kill people in PvP, and then say that, and you say like, oh, this is a guide, like you can follow this, like look at all these no-skill players as they fall to this build. It's like, oh, yes, the build of the glitch. That's basically all their build was just the glitch. They couldn't fight without it.
I cannot do that.
And the reason why I like to watch people who know better about this stuff is just to know, like, what kind of havoc that wreaked on the game.
Yeah.
Right, after this is the boss, and then I'm gonna end out. I'm probably just going to end, not bother raiding today. Yeah.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I cannot do that.
I've almost got through Dark Souls 3. I try and get into the Souls games. It's just, I don't know. Like, I like the more mission-based structure of something like Neo. That's like, hey, this is the start point, this is the end point, go. Whereas the more open nature of Souls, like, I know it's technically better, it's just, it's not really my thing. I like to have a goal set in front of me that I can chip away one at a time.
I agree.
But yeah, alright, after this boss, I'm going to end out. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I streamed. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. Like, this is actually a very, very fun... Hey, speaking of a double fight...
we're gonna have another... Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, no,
I'm losing
like,
health. You're crazy.
thank you guys, though, so much for hanging out. It's been incredibly fun today.
We're gonna have a Harbinger that I have to kill too.
Yep.
Because this is the last level 90 monolith. Or, yeah. So there's... Yep, there it is.
Why do you fight? That is all they deserve.
Oh, bro is getting melted. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I popped my stuff to kill him faster.
Watch out for that attack.
Oh, well, I think I blocked one of them, and that's the only reason I actually lived there.
Yeah, no, that is the one attack that I will.
Oh, I have to wait a second.
He literally got melted.
Armor,
Oh.
increase stud duration, or armor while channeling. I guess armor while channeling, because I'm constantly channeling.
I already have 54% increased fire damage on. I'm keeping that on.
Ooh. That might actually be a good relic for my build. I was looking for something.
Did you get Haircare's Vessel as well?
Yep. Spell damage when you use a potion. Chance to cast fire aura on potion use. Increased area of fire aura. Yeah. No, I'm gonna equip that.
I got that too. I might have to equip that as well.
Yeah,
I got one
lose
with
my levels in Smite, but that's fine.
Yeah, I'll lose
all
my
the skills.
I'll lose my 4 levels in fucking Symbols alone, but that gives me increased fire damage, and I got 1 legendary potential on it.
I can't portal out.
You can't portal out? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably taking you to the Shattered Road.
Okay. If there's
Maybe.
one boss fight that actually took me a while, actually kill, it was Nikolash from Bloodborne. Ah, I see.
I'm trying to... What boss took me the longest to freaking kill in any game? It definitely was Elden Ring.
Online version is out of date for online play. Update and try again.
They must have just came out with a new update then.
Well, looks like I don't have any choice but to end now if it... Or are you in still... Yeah, okay, it kicked me out.
Yeah, I was still in the game, but I'm exiting now.
Well, I'm going to... Actually, I'm probably going to end stream, and then I'm going to do the stuff with the hard rangers here.
There's a new update.
Yep.
I don't know what the new update is, but yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Like I said, I'm just going to end off today, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Thank you for coming. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Later, man. Yep. Bye.